everybody, happy Friday. We have made it through another week. I hope you are all very well and having a wonderful week so far. We have had a fabulously crafty week this week. We have got loads of back in stock items to show you today. It's very exciting. I love it when we get things back in stock, especially some of our best sellers. It's very exciting. We have got the fabulous Emily looking after us in the corner. We've had a few little gremlins this morning. Just a couple, but I think we're all good. Hopefully you can all hear us. And then we have got the wonderful cat over in Demonstration Station.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm okay.
Good. We're very excited to have you here. We always love you when Cat's in Demonstration Station.
Thank you.
I loved your demos on Wednesday.
Did you watch?
They were amazing. Absolutely incredible. That diamond was just... How many of you downloaded the template and have made that so far? Because we need to see all your projects. How many of you grabbed that Holographic Heaven collection on Wednesday? It was super shiny. It was incredible. It is still available, so make sure you go and check that out. But before we get into today's products, let's have a look at this week's Win It Weekly. Would you like to be in with a chance of winning these wonderful goodies? We will be announcing 2 winners today. They're each worth nearly £50. How amazing is that? £50 worth of freebies that we're giving away to 2 people. We just need to know the answer to our question. So we would like to know roughly what percentage of people in the world can wiggle their ears? Is it A, 35%? Is it B, 80%? Or C, 88%? Oh my gosh. C, 20%. I can't wiggle my ears. Can you wiggle your ears?
No, I can't wiggle my ears.
No. It's not a good start, is it? I don't know anyone that can wiggle their ears. We were in a meeting a couple of weeks ago, myself and Dan, and it was quite funny. There was a guy there that when he sort of did things with his eyes and his eyebrows, his ears moved quite a lot. So I wonder if he can actually wiggle his ears. We got out of the meeting, I was like, did you see his ears? It's quite funny.
It must have been a fascinating meeting if that's what you were concentrating on.
It was very interesting. Do you know when something catches your eye and then you can't not look?
Yeah.
It was one of those. But no, it's not something I can do. But let us know what you think the answer is. And we'll be selecting the winners in this show. So you still have chance to get your answers in. Okay, shall we have a look at our back in stock items? Oh my goodness, I can't even tell you how much stuff there is. You can't even see it all here. There's absolutely stacks of stuff. Okay, we're going to have a look at our decollage first of all. So our Perfect Days designer decollage, back in stock. Little cheeky monkey went out of stock. I don't know if, this isn't right. I'll just move some of the stuff. Right, we've got a little gap. We'll get in here. Okay, so this is your Perfect Days Designer Decollage collection. So this on its own is $29.99. You're going to get 2 bases. You're going to get 2 sheets of decollage, which will go on top of those bases if you want. And then you're going to get 2 of your cardstock. So you're getting everything in there that you need to make 24 cards at least. At least. We know we can take that a bit further. We know we can pop these elements straight onto our card blanks rather than the toppers. We can snip this card up and make multiple cards. Oh, little back to fronty. There's so much you can do with this collection. It's absolutely stunning. It certainly is reminding us that spring is on its way. It is just around the corner now. We are getting there. The mornings and the nights are getting lighter. I know when I'm leaving work, sometimes at like 5 o'clock, it's still light. It's magical. But you're getting all of these included in here for $29.99. So we have got 12 different designs for you. You are going to get 2 of each. Oh, look at the little kitties. It's so cute, isn't it? I mean, me and Kat are crazy cat ladies, so we're a bit biased. But Emily, do you have any pets?
Oh yeah, 2 cats.
Are you a crazy cat lady as well? Yes. Team crazy cat ladies.
So 7 cats between us.
Yes.
That's mad.
You do have the majority, don't you, Kat?
Oh yeah, I thought.
Yeah, we've just got the one. What's your cat called?
Pepsi.
Pepsi. Oh, that's very cute. And what are yours, Kat?
I've got Mac, Eric, Rose and Bella.
Oh, do they all get on?
Ish.
Ish.
Some just tolerate each other.
Okay.
Some are quite friendly.
Well, that's life, isn't it? We have to tolerate some people.
Yeah.
So here is all of that fabulous decollage. We're getting so much. It's just ridiculous, the quantity you're getting in here. It's going to make you a minimum of 24 cards, but we know we can make that go even further. This one is my favourite one, I think. I absolutely love the birdhouse and all the little different varieties of birds you're getting on there. It looks fantastic when it's decoupaged up. We have our tea with our scone. What do you do first? Cream or jam?
I don't really care.
Do you not? As long as it's on there, not bothered.
Yeah, it doesn't really bother me.
See, I have to put jam first, and Mark puts cream first, and I'm like, oh, you hooligan, that's not right.
And you married him.
I know.
What a difference like that.
I know. Apparently, it depends whereabouts you're from.
It's a Cornwall, Devon divide or something like that, isn't it?
I love this one as well.
She's very apt looking at that.
It is, isn't it? Yeah. It is. It's like we planned it. Okay, so that is $29.99. Look at it. It's an absolute stack. That's just your decollage and your cardstock. But if you would like to go for the Ultimate Collection, you will then also get all of your inserts. So you will get 36 in total. You're going to get 12 different designs, 3 of each, and you can see how these marry up to the cardstocks there. They match perfectly, don't they? Those same images, same designs, so you know which ones are which. You can use these on the front of your cards if you want to, instead of the cardstock. Use them as papers. You can print them, stamp them, anything you want with these. So you're getting all of your inserts. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And you will also get, let me just get to the last few. There we go. You will also get this gorgeous little book. So if you want to do your own decoupage, if you want to make your own toppers, do your own thing, then you have the little book as well. And I love in here that we're getting some slightly different images like the church. Let me just go back to it. We don't have it as a large image like that. It's sort of part of one of the images, but it's nice to get some of the close-ups in here that you're getting, like the little kittens in the basket there, a little bit more close-up. Oh, my goodness, look at them. So cute. We have got all sorts in here. Another church there. Oh, hello, little hedgehogs. Very, very sweet.
That cow in the background.
Yeah, is it a cow?
Or is it a horse?
Oh, it's a horse.
Oh, no.
Nearly.
Throw it away.
Nearly. We've got sentiments. We've got some more hedgehogs. Oh, look at them looking in the reflection. That is so sweet. And we've got the harbour again. Absolutely love those images. Sort of walking. That's a dog, definitely not a cow.
I wasn't questioning that one, don't worry.
And then we've got those beautiful sort of village scenes, so picturesque, aren't they? I love that one with the dog and the cat asleep in the basket. Then you've got the bike with all the flowers. There's something for everyone in here, isn't there? It's so useful. Jam them cream, more kittens in baskets. Oh, so cute. So you can get all of that for $39.97. You're going to get £10 worth of something free. So it's either your little book, completely free, or your inserts, however you like to look at it. There is definitely something in there that you're 100% getting for free at $39.97. It's incredible value. Okay, I'm going to pop this out of the way because we've got loads of stuff. Let me put it down here. Okay, we've got now dimensional card kits. So these are any 2 for £10 or $6.99 each. And I love these because they come with the card blank and they come with the domed fronts. And the aperture just pushes out like this one here. So you can pop that dome in there and you can create shaker cards, you can put your decoupage in there, you can put your wobble toppers in here, you can put absolutely anything in here. They're just wonderful. And you don't have to use the domes, you could use just the apertures on their own, you can do anything at all with these. So you're going to get 5 card blanks, 5 domes and 5 envelopes in each pack. Let me just grab some of the different shapes and sizes for you. So we have got the arch window. We have the inverted corner rectangle. We've got the rectangle. We've got the oval. We've got circle. It might be better showing you that way around so you can see the shapes. We've got square. We've got bracket label, 6x6. We've got octagon. We've got ornate label. We've got loads to choose from. So they're £6.99 each, or any two for £10. That makes them £1 per card, envelope and dome if you're buying 2 packs. That's pretty good value, isn't it?
It's a bargain.
Isn't it? Yeah. And those domes are designed to fit exactly in the Deco large toppers. Kat, I'm sure, is going to show us something marvellous very soon. I've got one more thing to show you and then we'll head over to Kat. So much stuff. This is our last one. I haven't really seen these properly, you know. So these are our Deco large box frames and handmade card boxes multi-buy. Let me just make some more space. So you get the frames and you get the sentiments and you get the little stands in here. Oops, just there. Then you get these. They look a bit unusual, don't they? But they just fold in to create your like frames. So they'll just fold in like this, and you fold all your sides in, and they sort of wedge inside each other, so they create that dimensional frame, and then you just pop that frame on top of it. They're really, really cool. So you're going to get 12 of the box frames, and then you also get your handmade card boxes as well. Let me just get these out from the bottom. So then you get the boxes to put them in. And again, these go together really, really easily. So you're going to get 12 frames, 12 boxes, and you can pop your decollage in here, any sort of dimensional way. You can see how they go together, and then you just pop the ends in. Super easy to put together. £16.98. What a bargain. So you get in 12 boxes. I'm assuming 6 of each. 6 A5, 6 6x6. And then you get in all the sides, in both sizes, and then you get in all the frames that are foiled and die cut. It's pretty mega, isn't it?
And you're not going to use each of those sentiments?
No, definitely not.
You're going to have some sentiments left over for other projects as well?
100%. And these are our Ink Me, so you can ink these to any colour you like to match in with your projects as well. Oh no, it's come out. We'll just put that back. Okay, Kat, are you going to show us something wonderful?
Right, well, I'll try.
She is.
I'm not doing anything too fancy with this one. I'm going to be doing a card with the dome with the dimensional front.
Okay.
So I'm just going to do a basic card, but show you the little hints and tricks I like to use to make it work. Okay, so I've taken the beautiful cosy kitchen base layer, and I do apologise, I've already built up my decoupage because I thought we were doing another one of these cards today, and I was going to show you the building up on that one, but things changed a little bit. So, but I'm sure you've all seen us build up decoupage before, and there's a little bit to show you. So I'm going to be working with the one that matches this, which is the inverted rectangles. And I've got my card blank here, and I'm just going to pop this out. Now, the other way these are so wonderfully designed is that this largest aperture here are all designed to fit our largest matching shape in the nesting dies. So we can cut out a front to match perfectly. So even when you've got your fancier shapes, your fancy labels and stuff, we have got a nesting die set that matches. Okay, so again, this is is it an A5 card? Yeah. So it doesn't naturally fit our easy measurements for matting and layering. So I'm going to start with the little trick that I like to do here. So I'll bring in my A4 piece of gold mirror. So as you can see, because it's A5, it fits this dimension absolutely perfectly. So instead of trying to measure it out and working in notches and eighths and things, all I like to do is turn my card over, get my pencil, and just mark the edge of my card and trim from there.
Okay.
And then if it is just a little bit over, that's fine. It gives you a bit of wiggle room to play with. So we'll just trim this down.
I love how you use your trimmer upside down.
Do you think I use it upside down?
Well, yeah, definitely, because your door is upside down.
Oh, yeah. I like having my long edge here.
We're all different.
We are. So we trim that, and then I bring in my cardstock. And the edge I'm going to be using this side, so I want to make sure this is the one that I've got down.
Yeah. And
I just like to line it up on the two sides that I can see, so it's got that natural size of border that we like. It's nice and straight, and then just mark the other two sides.
Oh, that's nice and easy, isn't it?
It helps. I'm trying to measure.
I love A5, but it's very awkward.
Yeah.
I feel like it was invented by a man.
Definitely, 100%. No one shall disagree there. So make sure you keep hold of the piece that we're trimming off because we're going to use that later.
Oh, Hazel uses her trim upside down as well, and Sue, sorry.
Sometimes I do turn it
Oh,
round, it just all
Susan.
depends.
Well, I think we're 50-50 upside downers.
So we can pop that on there now.
Cute.
And we should have nice evenish border. So I'm going to use my tape to stick this down because I'm going to be using my die to cut my aperture out the middle. So to make sure that we are stuck securely in place before going through the die cutting machine.
You could be using, of course, your holographic here. Emily, is this it here?
Yeah.
Can I just, like, quickly... Look at all the pretties. Oh my goodness, so shiny. I love it. Love, love, love it. It is still available, $14.99 on the website for 42 sheets of this absolute loveliness. It is ideal for matting and layering. If you're looking at it and thinking, whoa, that is a little bit cray-cray, just think about how you can mat and layer with this and just use that tiny little edge to give you that fabulous border. You don't have to be using it in big chunks, just little edges like that. It's just going to look stunning. You need it in your life. Make sure you add it to your order.
You really, really do.
Oh, it's wonderful.
And it's, I think as soon as you start cutting into it and chopping into it and
Yeah.
doing bits and pieces with it, it makes much more sense than big,
Yeah.
large sheets. Okay, so let's pop this on here. Okay, so the tricky bit now is, if I can find where I've put it, we need to die cut an aperture in this piece of
Yeah,
card to match
go over
up
that.
the front bit of card. So what I like to do is if I put it in place, turn it over,
Okay.
make sure I'm evenish on the outside.
Yeah.
Just take your time, don't rush.
Yeah.
And there's things we can do if it's not 100% afterwards. So I pop my die in
Okay.
side and I'm going to draw once I can feel it, and you physically feel it push
yeah.
through. And I'm going to draw around as a guide. Now you've got to remember where you're drawing is not where you die.
Yeah.
The lines on the die you're going to cut, it is just a guide.
But it gives you somewhere to line your die back
It
up,
does.
doesn't it?
Yeah.
What a good top tip.
So if you know your pencil line is sitting inside the line when we've got it here, we know when we take the
Yeah.
card off, that's where we want it to sit. When we've done it, I've just missed that top one, but I think we've got enough of a guide there. So, double-sided tape. Not double-sided. Wrong one.
A little bit of low tack.
A little bit of low tack. And yes, Mum, I will get you some today.
Is she bothering you?
She is bothering me.
Well, when a woman needs low tack tape, Kat,
Exactly.
and we do sell the best low tack tape. Have you
We
ever
do.
seen a low tack tape that's as pretty as this?
Not
Beautiful.
at all. So, place that in there. So I'm using the bigger machine today because obviously it's A5.
Yeah.
We've got that wider width that we need to get through the machine. So if I can find where I've hid my plates.
Would it fit through the mirror, or is it through the MIDI, or is it just
It's too wide.
a bit too wide?
Yeah,
So we pulled out the big boy today.
we did. Now, I'm going to hope this is going to cut nicely from me. Now, so I know I'm cutting from the back. So you're not going to get that nice little embossed edge that you do when you cut from the front. That's going to be at the back. But there's two things you could do. You could either, once it's cut, pop your die back on the front through the hole and put it through again, and it will give you that effect. Or just to give that polished look, you'll see me do it shortly, is, I should have put a shim in there, that's what I was meant to do. No, it's fine. I'm going to cut myself a little frame to go over the top, and that'll hide any little bits
I
of...
love it. Your mum says thanks.
Oh, just make sure I remember to do it now. Otherwise, I'll be getting a smack bum bum.
She'll have you.
She will.
She'll call you out on Facebook next week. She'll be like, "Do you know?"
Oh,
Can
she
you get my low
will.
tack tape?
She double checked. She did it once before when she was after craft card.
I love
And
that.
Natalie was on and she was going, is that daughter of mine got a craft card yet? So, and as you can see, that fits pretty perfectly over the top. Now, I've been really lucky there because when I did it at home, it didn't. But I thought that's
absolutely spot on.
That's an excuse to show something else. If you do have any little bits of white that are peeping over, just move your card front around till it's in the position that you're happiest with. Then you can take your craft knife, stick it down first, take your craft knife, and then you can trim away any bits that are not 100%.
Okay.
And then if that leaves you with any edging at the top or the bottom, you can trim that away as well. But this time, I think I've been a very lucky girl, and it worked for me.
It is absolutely spot on. I guess it is just like a bit of trial and error, and you'll get used to lining it up perfectly.
Yeah. But like I said, if you do it and it's just a little peekle through, just take your knife and trim it down. If your cards are tiny, 1/8 of an inch smaller, nobody's going to notice. So I'm going to use my construction glue to pop this on the front here.
I've got Julie watching. She says, I'm so happy to be back. A rare day off work today, and I'm watching from the gym.
Ooh.
That doesn't sound like a day off. You need to be at home with your feet up and a cup of tea. We don't do gym here. My workout this morning was carrying the Gemini in from the craft room.
I know, it's a beast, isn't it?
It is.
So, because we've got that construction glue, we can just doubly make sure it's in place. So I'm going to pop that to one side at the moment, move my plates out of the way so I've got some room to work, and we'll go on to our next bit. Now, it's usually our gut instinct to pop this straight out of here, but I have found when we're trying to secure it inside the dome, it's easier if I stick this on here, stick my dome on top, and then trim around. It just gives me that little bit of edge to work with. Like I said, this isn't a fancy card. I'm just trying to show some helpful bits that I found with trial and error over things that have just made it easy for me.
Drawing around the die is a great idea, and you could draw around the outside with a dashed line to create the perfect faux stitched edge.
Ooh.
You could.
So I'm just going to pop this onto my base.
Julie said she was dragged to the gym by her daughter, but watching you guys is helping.
So I'm going in with this skinny red liner tape because that way we know it's going to be lovely and secure.
Shelley has asked, would it make more sense to glue the front down first, then place the die in as you did, and then run it through the machine? But I would have thought it's a bit too thick.
Yeah, you could do. You could, because you're now on the larger machine. I suppose you could.
But I don't know if it would cut all the way through, because even though you're not cutting through the actual card blank itself, it's actual depth, isn't it, that's still there. So you could try it for sure.
You could try. The only other thing I find as well, unless you have got absolutely pristinely clean
plates,
brand new plates, the more thickness you put through, the more marking you're going to get onto your cardstock.
More pressure, isn't it?
Yeah. So I find if you have too many layers like that, you get all those little imperfections on your plates.
I totally get that. Don't forget our Win It Weekly as well. Just give you a quick reminder of that. I've just seen a couple of answers coming through for it. We're going to pick 2 winners later on, but we would like to know what percentage of people, roughly, in the world can wiggle their ears. Is it 35, 8 or 20%? Which do you think is the correct answer? Make sure you comment, like and share our video with your friends. Share all our amazing crafty love, and we'll be picking 2 winners later on.
I can't believe we've not found somebody in the office to give us a demonstration.
I know. Have we actually asked everybody? Maybe someone can do it and they don't know. Is that a thing?
Have to have an ear wiggle off afterwards.
Yeah. What did you do on Friday? We had an ear wiggle off.
So I'm just going to place this on the top. And it should sit so it doesn't interfere with any of the other bits that we're going to use later.
That's really cool, isn't it? What a good idea.
It's because the bit that comes out is the absolute exact size. I just find.
It's a bit easier. It gives you a bit more space, doesn't it?
Yeah. I mean, you could cut another piece of cardstock,
Yeah,
but
you might
you've
as
got
well
this,
use that.
Yeah, you might as well use what you've got.
Because let's be honest, most of us would end up throwing that sheet away once you've got the other bits and pieces out. Because there isn't much to it, is there?
At all. So then if you just run your red liner tape around the inside of your aperture. And I am going to use the bit that we cut away from the original cardstock to cover the back, just to make it nice and pretty. And then an insert on the other side.
We've got a couple of ear wigglers.
Send us a video.
So Karen has said, I used to be able to wiggle my ears, but I haven't done it for decades. I think, are you trying, Karen? And Rachel has said, see 20%, but I am not one of them. I just end up making silly faces. Hubby did have a laugh at my expense while trying.
It's funny to think, isn't it, while we're in here doing this, and when you mention a question like that, we've probably got all our audience at home all sat
trying to wiggle their ears.
Wiggle their ears. So make sure I'm going the right way round. Because I have promised to make a upside down card today, so at some point in the office.
Oh yeah, we've had a bit of a... Nat had made a giant card. So she was here last night after I'd gone home, and this morning like the card was all still laid out on her desk, and I was like, oh, she must not have had time to finish it, because it's unusual. Like if you've got loads of bits and pieces cut out, you tend to stick them before you go.
Yes.
Just in case, you know. And she came in and she's like, it's too big for 8x8 and it's too big for A5. So she was like, I was hoping it might fit this morning, like it could have magically shrunk overnight.
Shrinking fairies.
And then Becca was like, oh, well, I've just made a back to front card. So it opened at the other, like the wrong side rather than the correct side when a card opens. It was quite amusing.
So I've promised to make an upside down one and complete the
Happens
set.
to us all.
So I've just mat and layered to
That's
5 inches
cute.
by 7 inches the inside cardstock. So it just gives a bit of interest on the inside. So what I'm going to do now is take another piece of gold mirror. And I've measured the aperture that came out of the front of the card. And this is just over... It's about 6 inches by 4 inches roughly. So I'm going to take this piece of cardstock and I'm going to cut this to 6 1/4 by 4 1/4.
Lots of people are having some deliveries.
Ooh.
We are on same day dispatch at the minute. We are on fire in the warehouse. Not literally.
Don't tempt fate, Anne-Marie.
So yeah, if you're placing an order today, it's very likely it will go out today. And depending on what you've ordered and how it's going out, it could be with you tomorrow or early next week. It's pretty incredible. So many people are saying they've ordered like in a day and it's been dispatched the same day and it's arrived the next day. It's awesome.
We like that, don't we?
We do. This is what we strive for. Every single day we want same day dispatch.
That's what Amazon's done to us.
It has. It's created like a bit of a monster, hasn't it? Because we all want everything now. It's understandable.
So as you can see, this rectangle is just slightly larger than my die cut. So it's just going to cut me a perfect frame to go over the top.
I like this.
So this, I should be able to get through my MIDI.
Yeah, Maggie placed an order yesterday. It's on the way. Yay! We love this. Claire has said she's off work today. And I hope you're feeling better, Claire, because I know you've been a little poorly. And I've just asked, my fiance's off work today, and I've just asked if he can wiggle his ears, and he can.
I do tend to think
goodness.
it's one of those things you associate more with men than women.
Yeah.
I know that's strange. They must have more bendy ears.
Yeah, they must have.
So pop this off here.
Oh, Jackie has had her nature stamps delivered yesterday. Really enjoying playing with them. Thank you for your top tips on using them. Oh, you're welcome.
They were so much fun, weren't they?
Nikki ordered yesterday, dispatched an hour later. How exciting. Got Muddy Paws, masks, holographic heaven, and the glitter card bundle. Oh my goodness, that's going to be an awesome delivery.
That is. I had so much fun with that glitter card. Right, I just missed the, I didn't put that through quite proper, so I've just used my die just to cut that out. And you end up with this really pretty little frame that you can just pop over the top.
Could you, if you wanted to, could you use your inverted corner rounder?
I tried that. It's not quite deep enough, but I'm going to be brave, and if I can find my pencil,
are you going to freehand it?
I'm going to freehand it.
Oh, she's so
I have had a pencil. Hey, pencil,
You have
pencil.
had it?
We're here. So, I would draw yourself a guideline.
Yes, I would too, 100%.
Going straight in. So, just follow.
Could you use the outside edge of the die, or is it too big? That would be too big, wouldn't it?
Might be. Let's have a look. No, you probably could. Yeah, no, you're going to. I don't know if you move it. But we'll see. We'll just do this for. So again, this is something, take your time with. I'm going to rush with it today, so it'll be by no means perfect.
It will, Kat.
You'll get the effect. I mean, you could just leave it as it was and pop a gem in each corner. That would look absolutely
Yeah, it would look
fine
beautiful.
as well.
Or you could round it with the corner rounder.
Yeah.
The little mini one, that would look cute too.
So
many options.
there are. Right. I'm going to get something heavy-ish to, she says, just hold this in place while I do it.
I think I'd have to scissor it.
Do you think? See, I'm usually a scissor girl, but...
For things like that, I definitely would, I think. I'm not as brave as you.
Luckily, I've got a nice sharp knife today, so that helps.
Isn't she
There we
good? Look
go.
at that.
Pressing myself here.
Perfect.
One will go completely wrong.
Come on, you've got this. Positive vibes. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
And the last one. Ooh, movement.
Oh, Julie said my order was dispatched on the 11th. I'm still waiting for it to arrive. Julie, have you been in touch with our customer service girls? Give them a quick call and see if they can look at it for you.
So there we go. Oh, I'm pretty impressed with that. If I do say so myself.
Incredible, Kat. I love it.
Isn't it funny how some days the easy things that you think you're just going to do go completely wrong, and then ones that you sit there worrying about overnight, like I've got to cut a corner, 4 corners on air.
It looks incredible.
So a little bit more red liner tape, and I think this really just finishes off the look at the front of the.
Everyone's giving this lots of love hearts, Kat.
Oh,
very impressive.
thank you.
Wow, great job. It looks fabulous.
One more. Sorry, there's a lot of sticking.
That's okay. It's worth it to see the skills.
Just hope the tape's kind to me, coming up at the edges. But this is why I kept the card relatively simple. There was an opportunity to show off all the little
tips and tricks, yeah.
Because then once you master the basics, you can start going cray-cray.
Yeah, definitely. Linda said that was brilliant cutting. Very impressive, Kat. A true pro at work there from Karen. Claire, very impressed, Kat. Stunning work. Brilliant, Kat. Gorgeous card and plenty of useful tips. She's good, isn't she?
Just take your time popping this down because it is on your red liner. So just take your finger, gently press it into where you want it to go. But it is quite flexible with being a really thin frame.
Yeah. Oh, it looks amazing.
So we'll just go back to these and finish off with a couple of little decorative details. So then we'll go for the especially for you. And again, I'm just going to trim one edge as straight as I possibly can. And because I don't know my exact measurements along here, I'm just turning it over lining it up, marking, and I'm going to trim.
So much love coming in, Kat.
Oh, they are very kind. And it does. It really makes a difference.
You always just show us some incredible like top tips. Like my favourite is still the glue stick with your die cuts. When I went up to Crafters TV, we had all of our adhesives and things, and we had the glue stick, and I think it was Ben. I think it was in the morning. Ben was like, "Oh, we've got this purple, like this glue stick." That was it. And I said, "Oh, it's purple inside." They were like, "Oh, it's purple." I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Also, for your die cuts," I was like, "Kat told me this best top tip ever." It's awesome.
So I'm very, very quickly now, I've just popped the sentiment on the front, and I'm just going to finish off with the insert. And I'm sure I cut myself a matte layer for this, which I did, but I think I've accidentally chopped into it for something else. So again, it's going to be a 5x7. So I'm going to bring this to 3 notches under my 5 in this direction.
Well, Kimma said it would be a lovely Mother's Day card.
Oh, it really would.
It would. That'll be here before we know it. Is it the 27th of March? Yes.
Oh, a little bit of breathing space this year, because usually it falls. I have a fabulous March. I have my mother's birthday on the 6th of March. I have my father-in-law's birthday on the 8th of March, and I have my dad's birthday on the 10th of March.
Wow.
And they're all the same year as well.
Oh my goodness.
I know, it's mad, isn't it?
Isn't it?
And then Mothering Sunday usually falls on the weekend there as well. So I've got a little couple of weeks.
Yeah, we're
to
not too
recuperate.
bad. March is, there's only my sister in March on the 11th. But in January we have my dad and my granddad, 7th and 8th. And then Mark's mum on the 31st, his brother on the 1st, and my mum on the 6th.
It's mad, isn't it?
But, you know, there's 365 days to choose from. Why does everybody have to be so bunched up?
I say this as well, because me and Peter are the same. Peter's the 8th of December, I'm the 9th of December.
Are you the same year as well?
No, there's 2 years between us. But it's, like you said, it's the fact that all those days in the year, and all our birthdays bunch up. Like Austin's 7th of February, and his auntie, Peter's sister, is the 8th of February. And we've got lots of 8th of Februaries, because Becca's 8th of February as well, isn't she? So it's like, how do they all cluster?
It's mad, isn't it? Oh, this
So
looks
we just
fabulous.
put that in there.
Love,
And I think this
love.
would be great if you did like a pocket or something detail on it, just to add something else. Anyway, there we go.
Amazing.
Sorry it took a bit of time.
Don't be silly. We love that. We showed us loads of top tips. It was wonderful. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Okay, let's have a look at what's next. We have got, oh, don't forget, I need to remind you about Super Savers. I should have reminded you before, I think. No, I didn't. I'm right, Anna.
No, I don't think so.
I'm right. Super Savers is next. Ends on the 6th of March. Are we going through anything or are we just mentioning it? Just mentioning it. Ends on the 6th of March. Go and have a look on the website. There's some awesome goodies in there. What's your top pick from Super Savers, Em? Your top pick? Put her on the spot a bit now, haven't I? I'll open this. I wasn't here. I don't know what... Well, no, I was here, wasn't I? Was it yesterday?
I'd probably say the On the Edge sentiment.
Oh.
Oh, love them.
How much are they in the Super Savers?
They are £7.99.
What a bog. Let me see what else you've got in there. Oh, the guillotine. Is that £14.99?
£14.99.
No way.
Oh my goodness. Oh, some storage boxes. Are they? Yeah, the SP storage boxes. Oh my gosh, purple glue sticks.
£5.94
£5.94 for 12. Oh, all your essential card blanks. Oh my goodness. If you haven't checked out our Super Savers, just go and do it because there are some amazing offers in there. They will end on the 6th of March. Okay, let's quickly show you through this collection. This is our beautiful birdhouse concept card, which came with our spring bird song back in January. I was going to say February, but that's literally still this month, isn't it? January. So these are your decoupage bits and pieces, which you can embellish your house with. So you're getting all of those little choppers in there, all foiled, all die cut, all beautiful. Then you're going to get your birdhouses. So you're going to get 2 of each colourway. So you're going to get 2 in the pink, all foiled and die cut, all double-sided as well. Absolutely stunning. You're going to get 2 in the green. You're going to get 2 in the beautiful sort of spring yellow there. And you're going to get 2 in that gorgeous blue as well. I feel like I've got, oh no, I thought I had more than one sheet there. And then you're also going to get your little inserts, which are sized perfectly to fit inside as well. They're absolutely adorable. You do get, of course, all of your envelopes as well included, and you do get full step-by-step instructions, so you can pop this together nice and easily, super quick, just beautiful cards in minutes. They're so beautiful. Okay, and then we have got some envelopes. Let me just bring all these in. We've got a selection for you. They're from £3.50 on the website. So we've got C6, which is like your A6. Envelopes have got funny measurements. Rather than A's, it's C's. So you've got your C6 for your A6. We've got 6x6. Oh, we've got 7x7. Look at those beauties. We've got our 5x5s. Oh, look at our DLs. Look at that fancy. Isn't that cute with the rounded flap on there? We've got the whopping 8x8s, and we have our C5, which is our A5s there as well. So they've all got 50 envelopes in. They start from £3.50, and they're all back in stock. How exciting. Okay, Kat, we are back over to you.
Back to me.
Back to you.
Okay, so we are going in with a beautiful spring birdsong concept card.
So cute.
But I'm going to pop it on a card instead of just building it up as it is. Because I can't just do that.
No, why would we do that when we can make loads of crazy things?
So I'm just popping out the main base. And it's not that crazy. It's just a different way of using it. Let me pinch some of the scissors from here because mine are super sticky. So you can see where the join line is here, where you would normally fold it to make the base of your card. But I'm just going to chop along there.
It's so cute for doing this. I did this loads when I did this at Create and Craft, and it is just such a cool way to make it go that little bit further.
Absolutely.
Because we can make 2 cards out of this, because you can easily cut a little hole out of the back.
Yeah.
It's super easy to do.
Right, foam pads. So I am going to use the back for this one, just to give it that little bit of depth. So it's easier if I go with this on my aperture one. Just run some skinny foam pads round, just so we just get that little bit of a build up. And I love with these ones that we can just manipulate them into place.
Oh, they're amazing, aren't they?
No snipping, just get them where we need them. Ooh, I've just thought now.
Oh.
Around that little window, you could make a tiny little shaker.
Oh my
so
goodness! That would be so cute. You could make like little treat boxes and put little mini eggs in.
Oh my gosh!
I love mini eggs. I'm trying to be good this week though, Kat. Well, I was supposed to start being good in January.
Yeah, I think we all were, weren't we? It was the plan.
And it's not worked. So then I was like, oh, February. But it's just been a little bit, it's a bit hectic.
This year so far has not been friendly, has it?
No, it's just been a little bit crazy. So I was like, right, this week. It's like when I went up to Crafters, I was doing it that week. So what was that, Valentine's Day?
No, not
So I
gonna
took
happen.
up a little tub of granola, some yogurt, some fruits, and I brought it back with me because I had a bacon sandwich in the
whole
cafe.
time you were there.
It literally just had a trip up to County Durham and back because I had a bacon sandwich and a cheese and pickle sandwich for my lunch instead. Oh, it was so good. The cafe there is incredible. And she'd made Valentine's cakes. I had a little shortbread biscuit. It was so good.
So I've just popped the holes out of the little roof detail here. Oh, lost all my super skinnies.
It's super cute, this little, like, it makes me think of like a little chalet.
Yeah.
You know, when you got this bit on, it's so cute.
And this is our inkly cardstock as well. So if, obviously it's all perfect for spring right now, but you think if you've still got some left come Christmas time, ink these up in different colours and you could easily turn this into a little gingerbread house.
Yeah, you could. That would be super cute.
Pop that over the top. And then we've got a little base.
Oh, Karen has said her friend collects cookie clocks. I think you can make a cookie. Oh my goodness, Karen!
A little swingy bird in
Cookie
it.
clock card out of those birdhouses. You could. That would be very sweet.
So fun.
Oh.
Okay, so I'm going to leave that at that for the moment, and I'm going to prettify it up. Oh, no, I'll do that when I put it on my card.
Okay.
So I have gone and I have pinched a sheet of our matching vellum from this collection because it's just so beautiful.
So lush, isn't it?
And I'm going to pop this on a 6-inch card, but I'm going to make my centre point a little bit smaller because I love having a chunky white edge. It really sets off the main detail. So I'm going to cut my matte layer to 5.5 inches. So I'm just going to bring this to 3 notches under my 5.5. And the same in the opposite direction. And then my gold matte will be my full 5.5. And I just love the effect when you put this over the top, that lovely richness of colour you get through.
It's just awesome, isn't it?
So, get some more of my tape. Now, because this is so highly patterned and colourful, you could go around the edge and your tape would be barely visible. But I'm still just going to pop it in the middle where I know my house is going to go, so it's all going to be covered up.
Yeah, it's quite thick anyway, isn't it? But because anything that's printed with like an all-over design like this, so it's very colourful, you'd be amazed at how well it hides the adhesive underneath. Or you could use your glue dots as well.
Yes.
They're pretty good under parchment.
And your glue stick, obviously, because it dries. Yeah. So just line this up as normal. And the thing is, as well, once you've got lots of other detail on your card, nobody's going to notice.
That's so cute.
So, a little bit of glue to pop this pretty little house down. So we pop her in the middle and go back to the sheet, and we'll take out, this is the bit I love about this set, is our little door.
Oh, it's so cute, isn't it?
So this is scored just at the edge for you. So what you want to do is just run a little bit of tape down there. And this only looks like a tiny amount of tape, but because it is a super sticky red liner, it's going to be perfect for holding it in place.
It's only a tiny little tab as well, isn't it?
Yeah. I suppose you could have this in a variety of ways, couldn't you?
Yeah.
But I suppose you want to match the line up to you. Yeah, I thought, oh, I like it like that, but then the fact that wood grain was going the wrong direction upset me.
It would be okay, though. It'd just be a little bit quirky.
And then, look at that. So, you can use the sentiment that you've popped out from the centre there to pop back in the middle, but I'm going to mix it up, and I'm going to go with another one off the set for You're So Special. And then this is the fun bit, when you get to bring in all your extra little die cut details to prettify it up. So we pop her down there, and
there's lots of ideas on how you can make this into a cookie clock going on.
Somebody wants to do it and send us a picture. We would absolutely love to see.
Definitely. Who was it who originally said? Oh, it was Karen. Yeah, Karen. Make it, Karen, and show us. We need to see.
Yes, please. Okay, so I'm going to come over on to this little sheet here, and I'm going to pick out the matching flowers.
I love this, that they're all numbered in the colour to match whichever card you're doing, so you know which ones go with what. I mean, obviously you can totally mix and match, but if you're making them as they are, it just makes it a little bit easier.
So let's add some of these on, shall we? We'll do one down at the bottom.
Aww.
One up the top at the opposite corner.
So cute.
Put one behind, just to give it that extra depth and dimension. And then we're definitely going to need a birdie, aren't we? We've got to have some birdies.
Oh.
One more.
Oh, so cute.
Friend stood over here. And then I'm going to use this gorgeous little bow just to finish it off. Yeah, I'll put you at the top there.
Cute. I love that.
There we go. And pop it onto our card blank.
That is really sweet. I love how you've just used it completely differently.
Well, I love in our concept card kits as well that we still give you 2 of each.
Yeah.
So you've got one to do as is,
Yes.
and one to have a play with. You don't feel like you're breaking away from what you should be doing.
Yeah, exactly. That is very sweet.
And there we go. Just pop that on
Lovely. Oh, look at the little foiled hinges on the door.
there. Oh, it's so cute.
It is gorgeous. Thank you so much. We love that cat.
You're welcome.
Okay, we have got 2 quick things to show you. Then we're going to go straight back because she's got an awesome
try and
demo
tidy
lined up. So the last 2 things that we have to show you are our Essential Ink Me tag pad. This is now back in stock. So you've got 100 different tags. Well, 100 different tags. You've got 100 tags. They're all the same shape. They all have that little hole at the top, so you can just push that out there and thread your ribbon through if you want to. But because it's Ink Me, obviously we can stamp on here. We can use our masks, use our inks, use our glimmer mists, our pens, anything at all to create your own little toppers. Use them as actual gift tags. Lots and lots you can do with it. Look at it, it's so chunky. I love that it actually just stands itself up. It's so cute. So $7.99 for your tag pad. And then back in stock, we have our Muddy Paws masks. These were so popular. We've just been able to get these back in stock. So you can get both of them, the paw prints and the bones, for £7.50, saving you £1.50 if you were to buy them individually. And they are just perfect for, you know, creating your backgrounds, excuse me, for your stamps, any sort of animal themed cards. These are going to be ideal. And Kat has got an amazing card lined up for you with these. I absolutely love it. She showed it me earlier. I was like, oh, it's so cute. And she's going to be using our Muddy Paws stamps as well. It's very exciting.
Have we got a stamping platform knocking about? Am I
yes,
being blind
because
again?
I used it the other day
Being
and I didn't
blind?
take it, I'm sure.
No.
I didn't. Emily, stop laughing. I didn't take it. Where
Maybe
is
it's covered up
it?
or something. Maybe I've hid it behind here.
Oh, go and get one.
Oh, thank you. Right.
I didn't take it.
I need a Muddy Paws bone mask as well, please. I've just
what?
realised a Muddy Paws bone mask. Can I get that from over there? Oh, we're all thingy today. Can you pass it to me, Emily, and we'll get going? Thank you. Okay. So let's pop this out of here.
Anything else?
A cup of tea and a
Tea,
biscuit
tea,
would be lovely.
milk, sugar.
Right.
I definitely didn't take it. You're making me doubt. Who was in here yesterday? Who was in here on Wednesday? Because I was Tuesday. Or
I was in
Monday.
here.
Did you take it?
No, I didn't use it.
No.
I don't know.
Who was in here yesterday?
I remember walking an hour ago.
Did what was on the show yesterday? No, there was no stamps on yesterday, was there?
No.
Was it that Bex?
Yesterday was Nat and Rebecca. Wednesday was Becca and Kat.
But you didn't do stamps on Wednesday, did you? Was it me on Tuesday?
No.
You on Tuesday.
But I didn't.
You.
It wasn't me. Was it stamps on Tuesday? It was Prism as well, wasn't it? I'm sure I didn't take it. I don't have room on my desk to take any other tools.
No, I think you'd notice if it wasn't there, wouldn't you?
I'm going to have a look now.
I have cut myself down a square of, I've lost this again now, my double-sided tape. Just a little bit here, use this. A square down to 5 inches by 5 inches, and I'm placing my stencil, my mask over the top.
I love how Diana said, I love the chaos in your lives. Diane, this is nothing.
It's Friday. This is us together.
This is genuinely the tip of the iceberg.
So I'm going to be taking the Versamark and I'm going to be stamping over through the mask. So I want to get a lovely embossed effect on here.
Okay, cool.
So this is not a time to be stingy because you've got to get through
you want it
that
super
layer
juicy.
of the mask. So work your way over a minute. And
I feel
then
like things like this are perfect for a new Versamark, you know, one that you just keep for things like this.
Yeah.
Just nice and juicy.
And then I like just to go over again.
Don't
just to
forget,
make sure.
our Win It Weekly as well. We'll be drawing that very, very soon.
Right.
Oh my gosh, we're spinning the wheel as well today, aren't we?
It's all go. So exciting. So I am going to hope for the best. But if not, so you see when you take it off, you can see that you've got a good.
You can really see that, can't you?
Over there. It does seem like quite a nice juicy one. So we'll pop this on here. And to carry on in our fun invisible crafting theme, I'm going to go over with clear embossing powder.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, got a little gift in there.
Oh, have you got something for free?
Little bit of
You're
tape.
welcome.
Oh, something else.
Oh, looks like a bit of toenail.
Oh, don't say that.
I'm joking. I think. I don't know what it is.
Right, so that hasn't quite covered every single little bit. So what I like to do then, you can always pour it straight off, tip it back in the tub and re-pour. Or I just like to give it a nice little gentle shake all over. And you should be able to catch everything. And then turn it over. Give it a flick, see where we're up to. I think we've got most of it there.
Wonderful.
I'll put this back into here. Leave the surprise gift for somebody else next time. That's gone back in. Should be like the rollover box. We should add something to it each time. So take the embossing heat tool. Couple of seconds to warm up, and then just take your time. You will see it might be a bit harder to tell on camera with it being the clear one today, but it will start to go glossy and turn. And
We did
get this
embossing,
lovely
like Technique Tuesday the other week, and we
Yes.
did like the clear. It's so cool. So many people got in touch saying they'd got everything out and had a play as well.
Yeah.
It was really good.
It's something I started with.
Right. Oh, really?
I remember many moons ago being at like a big country fair when I was a kid with my mum and dad up in Scotland, and there was a lady on there with some heat embossing stuff, and it was like with the old thick ready orangey rubber stamps and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And my mum was like, oh, we're going to have to get some of that. And like I said, I was a kid at the time, but I think that was the first cardy craft making thing that I ever did.
Amazing.
That just, so I definitely used it when I did my wedding invites. But then once you start doing other stuff, I just forgot about it for ages.
You do. There's so many different things out in the crafting world that it's very easy to sort of do something and then forget about it.
Yeah.
And it's almost like seeing something like this just makes you think, oh, I've got all embossing powders and heat tools and things. You almost have to set yourself up like a a cycle, don't you? It's like,
You
right, I've
do.
not used that for a few weeks, let's
Yeah.
go back to that.
Right, I'm just making sure I've got everything here.
Oh, Claudia said I've got chunky embossing powder all over my Versamark pad and I can't get it off.
Oh
Ugh.
no.
Have you tried like scraping it off with like a knife or something? You know, like the back of a proper cutlery knife, not a craft knife.
Like
Try
a
and
like a
scrape it
credit
off.
card or something
Yeah,
like
something
that.
that's got a really straight edge that you can sort of angle it and scrape it off with.
Sorry, this seems to just be taking an extra long time to turn
okay.
today.
Have you got it on fast, the heat tool? We got a new
Oh
one.
my word!
We got a new one. Treating
Okay.
ourselves.
Sorry.
Now it's on mega power.
Where do I get myself one of these buttons?
We can have one implanted in the back of your neck next week.
Well, that makes a difference.
There we go.
There we go. We're getting there now. And I am going to be inking over this. This is why I want to
Okay.
make sure that it is
It's really
100% done. So I think we're almost there.
We've got a few people saying that they've never thought of embossing with a stencil before. Gemma has said, I've never seen this technique before, mind blown.
It's fun, isn't it? So yeah, so you can do it like this and emboss with your clear or a white and ink over it, or you can just do it like embossing with like your gold and your silvers, and
Yeah.
you get that really, really lovely effect as well. Oh, here we go. Thank you.
Thought I was going shopping again then.
I know, it's one of those days. So I'm taking this beautiful blue lagoon from the Shimmer Prism inks.
It's lovely, isn't it?
And I'm just... Now, when you first put it on, it looks like that's not covering that well, that it's still quite bluey. The more you rub, the more you can see here, the
look
more
at
you go
it.
over, the more your colour's going to pop out.
And can you give it a bit of a buff afterwards
Of
as
course
well?
you can, yeah.
Oh, wow. It's so cool, isn't it?
Really comes to life. Yeah, because I'm going for kind of like a graphic-y, cartoony kind of look for this card. So
honestly, as soon as you showed it me, I thought, like, comic book.
Yeah.
That is exactly what I thought.
Good.
Yes! Yeah. I get that. Oh, we love Wallace and Gromit and Preston, don't we?
He's from Wigan.
Is he? Went
Yeah.
to Mark school?
He
I think
travels
he's from
a bit.
Preston.
Oh, well, I heard he was from Wigan.
Well,
No.
we've got the Wallace and we have got the statue in Preston outside the market in town. The Wallace and Gromit statue. It is ace. But yeah, he went to Mark's school. Not with Mark, obviously.
Please tell me you're on about the designer and not the character.
No, the character. They're not real.
Well, I didn't know. I was getting lost there. No, the characters.
Imagine.
I think the
Hang on,
character's meant to
Gromit,
be
in
from
class.
Wigan. The character's meant to be from Wigan.
No, the guy who created it is from Preston.
Yes.
I'll let you off. Actual Wallace and Gromit in school.
I was wondering when you were like dead adamant about him. Yeah, but sometimes he could have like put in a story somewhere that he went to a certain school.
Oh dear.
Oh dear me. It's Friday.
It is definitely Friday.
We didn't even have Prosecco for breakfast.
Honestly, we haven't today. We've been really good.
So they really, really start to pop out.
I love it.
Now, what I love to do, I did put it in, I know I did, is take my fine liner, and especially when I'm doing these kind of cards, I love adding that black line detail.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to run this between the bones.
Oh, cute. Again, I guess if you did get it on the bones, it would wipe off because these are water-based.
Yes, absolutely. But again, because we're going for that fun look though, it's not 100%.
Yeah.
You don't have to be perfect. You can just...
It can be a bit quirky.
Yeah. You can feel it. As soon as
Yeah.
it touches the embossed part, you can feel it, so you know when to stop.
It looks ace. Everyone is loving your demos today, Kat.
Oh, thank you.
Also, Loving our chit chat. Kim has said you set me up for the weekend and I love Fridays, they're always a hoot.
Okay.
Well, our job is done.
That's
We have
it.
set you up for the weekend.
We aim to entertain. So I'm going to put a little bit more of white ink me in here. And I'm going to bring in a gorgeous
Oh, I love this.
stamp. So we'll pop this down.
It's so fun, isn't it?
It is. They all are. They're
They
all
are,
absolutely
yeah.
stunning. So for this, because you might think that stamp looks a little bit too big for the card that she's making, I'm only using this one at the bottom here. So I'm going to pop this back onto the white just so maybe it might stand through a bit more. Now this is where I'm going to get a little bit, I need to find where I've put my blue ink. Little bit quirky. So I want to try and ink this in 2 different colours. So I'm going to try and pick out the 2 sentiment parts of it in the blue.
Okay.
And then keep my main image black.
Okay.
So I'm going to go with my blue first, so I'm not picking up any of the memento on the thing. So just carefully.
Oh, this is
And
cool.
if you go a little bit over, like we said, because it's that graphic, cartoony style, it doesn't really matter. If you go up onto the top one, it doesn't matter because we're going to cut that out. But just make sure the main bit round here. And then the one at the bottom. And again, you're okay going over a little bit with your blue. It's not going to be the end of the world. The black will cover it up if it goes on to any other bits. But just make sure we've got a nice coating of that. And then in with the black. Now, carefully, just start dotting it around. Just take your time. There's no rush.
It actually works quite well because you can almost just do the 2 corners like that, can't you?
So just work your way in.
Elizabeth is asking how much the stamp holder is. I'm assuming you mean a stamping press that Kat's using there. Is that? It's not in our Super Savers this time, is it?
It's
$34.99. But obviously, if you sign up to Club Hunky Dory, you'll get 5% off that. I can't do that maths, but it's 5% saving.
So I'm going to leave it there. There's just a little bit more on the ear I want to get. But because, as you just seen me use our fine liner before, because we've got this as a guide, if there's any bits that are still blue that you want black, or you've just missed a little bit, you can go in and finish it off. So let's pop this over here now. And I'm pretty sure you will find that one of our Prism brush markers in the blue tones all match perfectly with the blue part as well.
We have some new Prism goodies arriving today for us to test.
Do we?
We do. It's very exciting.
It's very exciting.
Possibly couldn't tell you any more.
How am I losing everything the second I put it down today? Here it is. So as you can see, like I said, there's just a little bit of blue on the frame here. So I'm just going to very lightly sketch over that.
So cute.
There's a couple of little blue bits here. So you don't have to be too precise. There's always a way around it.
Yeah.
But I just love how you can get that two-toned effect with one stamp.
It's really cool. Someone did mention, Karen, she said she uses Adobe when using different coloured inks. So we could use our blending pads probably as well to pick up some ink and put it on that way if you're not as confident to do it with the actual ink pad. Gemma has said the stamp press is not on my wish list. What do you mean on my wish list? It says no and then on. I really do think I need it. So I think it should be on your wish list.
Yes, definitely.
You absolutely need it.
So we're going to cut this out right up to the line of the inking on the stamp edge. And for once, I'm not going to colour this in.
What?
I know it's not like me not to do some colouring in. But I want the emphasis of my card to be the ink background.
Yeah.
So I don't want to take away from it. And like I said, with the style that I'm going for this.
I love that you can use that stamp set as the 3 separate images as well. You don't have to use it as one long stamp. Although I do love our new size of stamps. They're quite cool, aren't they?
Yes. Yes.
They're perfect for your slimline cards because they are still super popular as well. They're ideal. Oh, stamping press is on Cameron's wish list as well. Myra says she loves her stamp press. No more smudgy messes and curse words. We still do those. Gemma said it is on a wish list, sorry. I thought that's what you meant.
Okay, so the only little bit of colour I'm adding here is I've taken a 406 yellow marker and I'm just going to pop these into the stars. And I don't care what anybody says, even our novice colourers can do that much. And I'm just going to do it in the border here as well.
Cute.
Okay, pop that over, a couple of foam pads.
It's going to look so cute.
We're getting there, aren't we? And we'll pop you in the middle.
Look how cute that is.
So cute. So I'm going to take a 6-inch card blank and pull out one of my favourite techniques again. And I'm going to edge this with the yellow.
Elizabeth said it's now on my wish list too. It's a great Mother's Day present. Hint to my son, I think. Yes, definitely. Make the most of that Mother's Day. Get what you want this year. Your stamping press will last a lot longer than a bunch of flowers.
It certainly will.
Won't it? It's all for life.
Yeah, my mum's taken the hints to the next level.
Oh, really?
Because I've seen this, buy me it, and I was like, okay, you'll just have to wait till payday. And she's like, well, what I'll do, I'll buy it and then just give me the money. So yeah, sorted, simple.
Love it.
And just taking the fine liner again.
Oh, I love this. It's all those little details, isn't it?
It just ties everything in together. Just working with that base stamp that we've got and looking at the black line edges that we've got on there. And then just following it through.
Rachel said, this is such a great card. I might steal the idea for our puppy's 14th birthday card.
Oh.
Please do steal it. That's what these shows are for.
Yeah, that's
these
the
ideas are for
point.
you to hopefully try at home. That's exactly what they're for. And also, happy 14th birthday to your puppy. How very cute.
I know, I got a message a while ago of somebody saying, I love your ideas. I really hope you don't mind if I use them. And I was like, that's what we're here for. It'd be rather cruel to show you these things.
Yeah, wouldn't it? Look at what you could make, but you can't.
No, this is my design. I'll never use it again.
We are here to inspire, hopefully, and for you to try these ideas at home. Maybe give you a little bit of confidence to try something new that you've not done before as well. Love this.
Go. Super simple, but super impactful, I think. It's really, really...
That it is. It looks amazing, and you do not need to be a colourist at all.
Nope.
No colouring required. I love it. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Haven't we had some wonderful demos today? It's very, very inspiring for a Friday morning. Okay, are we ready to reveal the answer to our Win It Weekly? So we asked you on Monday, roughly what percentage of people in the world can wiggle their ears? Was it A, 35%, B, 8%, or C, 20%? The correct answer is C, 20%. It's quite a lot.
How did they collect this data?
I know, like, was there a survey? Can you wiggle your ears? It's a little bit crazy, isn't it? But yeah, it is C, 20%. So who are our winners? Congratulations to Gail Mitchell and Jill Howard. You have won yourself some of those incredible Moonstone dies from our Clockwork Emporium collection. £50 worth of dies winging their way to you. You let us know your address and we will get those in the post to you ASAP. Congratulations. Okay. Is it time, Emily? It's time. It's time to spin the wheel. It got stuck on my top when I was lifting it up then. That could have been like an extra
Definitely
Friday treat
would have been
for everybody.
fun Friday.
Okay, so we are going to spin the wheel. If you haven't seen it before, where have you been? It's our favourite day of the week on Fridays because we get to spin the wheel. We're going to spin the wheel. Whatever segment it lands on is the prize we're going to give away. And we're going to ask you a question after we spun the wheel. And we're just going to pick someone randomly. That's just how it works. Has the prize rollover been won yet?
You know what's really funny? Becca spun it twice. Last Friday before, and it went on prize rollover twice.
Did
Yeah,
it?
she's going to spin again.
Oh my goodness. So it's not worth winning the prize rollover this week then?
It's only about £40.
Yeah, no, we don't want prize rollover yet. Let's get something better. What else have we got? So we've got £10 voucher, £25 voucher, £50 voucher. Shall we try for that? Okay, I'm going to spin. Are you ready? Oh, it's a good spin. Oh, shimmer gemstones. Is that like the full?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, all of them. All the shimmer gemstones. So somebody's going to win those right now, but we've got a question for you. It's very controversial, okay? Does pineapple belong on pizza? What do you think? Emily?
Oh yeah.
Yeah? Kat?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. It's not my favourite, I must
No.
admit, but if someone said to me, here's a Hawaiian, I'd be like, oh, thank you.
Yeah.
And I'd eat it. I certainly wouldn't be picking the pineapple off. So you let us know, yes or no, pineapple on a pizza. It is controversial, isn't it? Yeah, lots of people are like fruit on pizza. No, but I quite like it. Adds a bit of fruitiness.
Have you ever had pineapple on a burger? Pineapple.
Do you know what I
pineapple on a
have?
burger is
Yeah.
really nice.
It is. I love pineapple. I mean, obviously we have it with the usual like gammon.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love it. It's yummy. Lots of people saying yes, absolutely yes. Some people say no.
There's no middle ground, is there, with this
There
one?
isn't. It is a straight yes or no. Yes, it does main and dessert all in one. Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, try and get that one past the kids.
Yeah.
Not gonna
Yeah.
happen.
Here you go. You're not having any pudding because you've got pineapple on your pizza. That would be hilarious, wouldn't it? Oh, yes, it does. We use tomato, which is also fruit. Very true. Okay. Make sure you're getting your answers in. Let me do some stuff while we're waiting, actually. So we're going to add Forever Florals into the prize rollover. This is beautiful. It's the Autumn Days one. It's absolutely stunning. So we're going to add that to the prize rollover. Next up on Hunky Dory TV, me and Nat are here on Monday for a brand new week. And we've got a brand new product for you. It's very exciting. It's a bit of a limited edition, but it's super exciting. And then on Wednesday, I'll be heading down to Hobby Maker. I'm very excited. I know. I'm going to be there on launch day. It's super, super exciting. Do we have someone?
We do.
We do.
Apologies about the pronunciation. It could be Marie. It could be Mary.
Okay.
I'm going to go for Mary Wheatley.
Mary Wheatley. Oh, apologies if it's Mary or Marie. But congratulations, you have won a full set of the Shimmer Gemstones. How exciting. Was she a yes or no?
She was anything belongs on pizza.
Good answer. Good answer. I like that. Okay. That is it for us then today. Thank you so much for staying with us. We have had a lovely show this morning with some sensational demos from Kat. Thank you so much, Kat. We will see you again next week.
You will.
Yes. It's very exciting. Thanks, Emily, for looking after us. And thank you all for watching, and we will see you next week.